Hello, my Cornerstone compadres, and today we are talking about another chapter in the unique curriculum, a different unique curriculum, but still the unique curriculum called The New World. Okay, I do love history. I don't know if you do, but I love it. Okay, so let's go over our topic words on our communication board again. Okay. Um, Alrighty, let's see. Where are we? America. America. Okay, America symbolized by the American flag. Okay. Alrighty. Um, country, which is symbolized by the flag stuck into the land mass that you'd see on a map. Okay. Do, 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 do. Lost my freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Freedom, freedom. That was a great song by Aretha Franklin. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. All right, let's see. Freedom, symbolized by a bird flying free and not being caged. Okay, and right. Let's see, where's right? I think we saw it in one of the earlier lessons. Right is okay. Right is something you have. Like oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Right, symbolized by the scales of justice. Okay, and the Book of Laws. Laws protect your rights. Okay, without further ado, today the United States, or the United States of America, is a large country. Many people live and work in the United States. People in the United States have rights and freedoms, but it was not always like this. How did the United States begin? See all the different people that have rights and freedoms in the United States? People of all different um, people all who all look different and are from all different walks of life, different abilities. Okay. Well, long ago, Native Americans or Indigenous Americans lived in North America. Many people lived across the Atlantic Ocean in Europe. There were many countries in Europe. Each country wanted to grow. You had Spain, you had England, you had France, Portugal, different European countries. Each country wanted to find riches like gold and silver and gems and stuff like that in new lands. The countries sent explorers on ships to find land across the ocean. Okay, so they sent people and guys in ships to go across the ocean, find new riches like spices. Spices were one of the riches. Salt that we use, you sprinkle salt on your food. Salt at one time was actually really valuable. Um, it was valuable as a flavor enhancer for food. It was also valued as a food preservative. Like people would put a lot of salt on meat, and it would help keep it from going bad for a while. That's where the old term comes from, you're not worth your weight in salt, or he's not worth his salt, because people used to get paid in salt. They used to use it as a thing to trade with. Okay. During the 1400s and 1500s, many, 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 many yesterdays ago, many explorers found land they did not know was there. Christopher Columbus was the first explorer who sailed across the Atlantic Ocean to this land. All right. He was trying to get to India to get like spices, like Uh, I don't know, besides salt, what spices you get from India, but um, the land was new to the explorers, and so they called it the New World. Christopher Columbus sailed there 4 times. 4 times. So he was trying to get to India. So what he thought, right, if you look at this map, right, this is like a map of the world. Over here you have Europe and Asia. Down here you have Australia. Over here you have the continent of Africa. Over here you have the United States and Canada. Over here you have South America. Down here you have Antarctica. And I think this might be Greenland. Well, anyways, what Columbus thought, they didn't even know this land mass existed over here. They didn't know these two continents existed. And Columbus thought that if he kept sailing this way, away from Spain, he would go around the world and wind up in India. So when he got to um, America, I think he got to like South America first, or in between the two Americas. He mistakenly called. He made a mistake and referred to the indigenous people there, to the people that were already living there. He called them Indians because he thought he was in India, and that name stuck for a long time. I don't know why. Anyways, so he went back to the New World 4 times looking for gold or whatever. Okay, so other explorers sailed to the New World. Ferdinand Magellan stopped there before sailing across the Pacific Ocean. Uh, Amerigo Vespucci, where we get the name America from, also came to explore the New World. This is how people in Europe learned about the New World. Many people in Europe began to call it America, you know. Amerigo, America. Okay, so one of these guys is Magellan. I guess this guy, and what's the other guy is Amerigo Vespucci. Um, Oop, nope. Sorry about that. All right. During the 1500s and 1600s, many people from Europe, sailed to live in America. People came from different countries. Some countries sent people to America to take land for their country. Yeah, take land. Okay, so anyways, some people came to America to get freedom from their country's rule. So that's how the colonies came about. So here's a guy from Great Britain planting that's how people did in the old days. They used to plant their flag, in the ground. I claim this land in the name of Great Britain, you know. That's why the United States, the astronauts who landed on the moon in 1969, stuck the U.S. flag in the moon. It was like staking our claim to the moon. All right, there's like nothing up there. Just joking around. I digress. Okay, so these are some of the things they were looking for. See, jewels like emeralds and diamonds and amber and rubies and whatnot. Gold. They thought gold was in the New World. And I guess land. They wanted to get land for their countries. People who came to America hoped for a better life. I think that people still come to America and hope for a better life. Some people hope to find treasures. Some people hope to find work. Some people hope to own land. Being a landowner was a big deal back then. Still is. But I think it was like a big dream for people back then. And here's an old-fashioned boat. Guessing this is the Mayflower? Let's see. Many people packed their things. They got onto ships and sailed across the Atlantic Ocean. All right, so this might not be the Mayflower, but it was your typical ship of the time. Used to sail across the water with sailboats, big like sheets on their boats. The wind would blow, push the boats across the water. All right. They wanted to start a new life in America. This new life was the start of a lot of hard work that went into making the new country. That's interesting. We have. Oh, okay. I guess that's the end of the story. Here's the boat again. All right. All right. Let's see what we remember from reading the story. The blank in Europe wanted to grow. Who wanted to grow in Europe? Was it the explorers in Europe wanted to grow? Was it the land in Europe wanted to grow? Was it the people in Europe wanted to grow? I don't think they'd grow any bigger by moving to, a new land. They'd probably stay the same size. Was it the America in Europe wanted to grow? Was it the countries in Europe wanted to grow? All right. So the countries sent, I like that. Send your email. The country sent blank to find land. Who'd they send? Who did they send? They sent, yeah, they did send people, but they weren't just any people. They were explorers looking around trying to find the land. See the explorers looking at a map. And this is like you shade your eyes from the sun. This is before they had sunglasses. They would look, what's that? All right. This blank was new to people in Europe. What was new to people in Europe? Let's see. This countries was new to people in Europe. That doesn't quite make sense. This America was new to people in Europe. Well, they didn't call it America right away. This people was new to people in Europe. This land was new to people in Europe. Yep, this land, the United States, was new to people in Europe. For some reason, they didn't know it was there. All right. Blank from Europe came to live in America. Who came from Europe to live in America? It didn't come from America, from Europe. Explorers may have settled in America after exploring for Europe, but definitely people came from Europe to live in America, right? From all different parts of Europe. And then from other countries too. Mexico, Russia, China, India, all places all around the world. People wanted to start a new life in where? Where did they want to start a new life? Explorers, land, countries. You guessed it, America. People wanted to start a new life in America. Must be nice to start a new life. Okay. All right, multiple choice. Here we go. What is this chapter about? What's it about? Is it about land? Yeah, pretty much, right? Big ocean? Yeah, it's about a big ocean too. Old clothes? Sounds like it had anything to do with the story, right? Although, what do you do to old clothes? You either fix them or you throw them out, or you give them to Goodwill, right? Let's see. So they crossed the big ocean to get to land, which was the United States, which was America. Okay, what in Europe wanted to grow? Men? People aren't going to grow just because they go somewhere else, right? Countries? Ships? What in Europe wanted to grow? Countries. By getting more land, they could make their country bigger, you know? So, countries. Symbolized by those flags stuck in the map outlines. All right. Who did countries send to find land? Baseball players? Baseball wasn't invented back then. Fish? Explorers? Remember that? Where's the land? Yep, the explorers. Who came to live in America? Was it princes? Like Prince Harry? Let's see. Was it the King of Britain? Nah, he didn't want to live in America. He had too much going on in Great Britain. People? Yep, people. Just like now. Just like now, people come to live in America. What is important to know about this chapter? There are 3 major oceans. They talk a lot about the ocean, not in great detail, right? People wanted to start a new life in America. People packed their clothes for road trips. People do that, you know, but this story is about people wanting to start a new life in America. Alrighty. Okay, that's it for this assignment, my Cornerstone compadres. And next we are going to do a time game. So see us shortly. Okay, my Cornerstone peeps, this is a shopping game. It doesn't really involve money, but it shows you some good steps to go through when you're shopping during COVID-19. So let's try it out. First, pick up your cell phone. And it says 4:20 p.m. Coronavirus quarantine. Elderly people can't leave the house. And you've got one new message from an elderly person. Let's slide and see what it is. Could you pick up some tuna, bananas, salami, yellow pepper, honey, bread, apples, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and milk? And we're going to respond with emojis by saying, okay. Okay. I guess I'm nice and happy to do it. Okay. Now I have to get dressed to go out to the store, I guess. Just wearing regular clothes or whatever. She needs her bag. She needs her purse, for their money, her keys for her car, her hand sanitizer. And now she needs to wash her hands. First step is to turn on the water. Next step is to use the soap. Next step is to wash the insides of your hands. Next step is to wash more of the insides of your hands, I guess. Next step is to wash in between your fingers. Next step is to wash the backs of your hands, I guess. Oh, next step is to scrub your fingernails. Get clean. Get the soap under there to get them clean. Now rinse your hands. Okay. Use the towel. Now we're ready to go shopping. All right. Oh, okay. We need a mask if we're going to go out. And we need gloves if we're going to go out. All right. Da 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 da. Let's go out. Here we go. Let's skip the ad. Okay. What does this gentleman need again? Oh, yeah. Tuna, bananas, salami. Here's a can of tuna. Cross that off the list. All right. I don't know if you can do that on a cell phone. Salami. Cross that off the list. Bananas. One. Another bunch of bananas. A yellow pepper. Package of yellow peppers. Some honey. Some bread. Looks like they only have this French type of bread. Some apples. One pack of apples. 2 packs of apples. Some toilet paper, or papier de toilette, which is French for toilet paper. Hand sanitizer. And milk. Now we make the delivery. Still wearing our gloves and masks. We get a thank you note. All right. And that's it. I don't know if the levels change and you start using money or what, but stand by. We'll play another game. Okay, my Cornerstone pals, now we're going to count the money. How much money is there? All right, let's see. We have $1, $2, and now these are nickels. So we're going to count by fives. 5, 10, 15. So we have a 2 on the left side of the decimal point, which represents $2. And then we have 15 on the right side of the decimal point, which represents 15 cents. So we have a total of $2.15 right here. Let's see if it's right. Terrific. How much money is there? We have $1. $1. Stop the count. $1 and a nickel is worth 5 cents. So we have $1 on the left side of the decimal point, and then we have 5 cents on the 0.5 on the right side of the decimal point. So that's $1.05 altogether. That's what it looks like in numbers. That's what it looks like in real time. Submit. Good. All right. How much money is there? $1. Now we're getting tricky. We have 1, 2, 3/4. 3/4 is 75 cents. All right, let's put the dollar down first. 1, and then a decimal point. All right, so now we'll put the change. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4 is 75 cents. Plus a dime is 85 cents. Plus 1 penny, which is 1 cent, is 86, 87. So 3/4 is worth 75 cents. Plus a 10-cent dime makes it 85 cents. Plus 1 makes it 86. Plus another 1 cent penny makes it 87. So 87 goes on the right side of the decimal point. So in total here we have $1.87. Terrific. All right. Now we have $1, $2. 1, 2. So we'll put a 2 and then a decimal point. And over here we have 2 dimes, and they're each worth 10 cents. So I'm going to count up by tens. 10, 20. 10, 20. So that's 20 cents. 20 on the right side of the decimal point. So we have $2 on the left side of the decimal point, and then, 20 cents on the right side of the decimal point. In total, that's $2.20. $2.20. Aha. Okay. We have $1. Let's type in a 1. Whoops. Type a decimal point to separate the dollars from the change. Now we have a quarter, which is worth 25 cents and has George Washington on it. We have the back of a dime, which is worth 10 cents. 25 cents plus 10 cents equals 35 cents. Now we just count up by 1 penny and we have 36 cents. So 36 on the right side of the decimal point. So we have $1, and then we have 36 cents right here. In total, we have $1 and we have $1.36. $1.36. Correct. Okay, now we have $1 and then $2. So let's type in a 2 in the box. Put a decimal point to separate the dollars from the cents. Now we have 1 dime with President Theodore Roosevelt on it from the March of Dimes, which is worth 10 cents. So 10 cents is typed as 10. We have 2 on the left side of the decimal point representing $2. And then 10 on the right side of the decimal point representing 10 cents. So it's a total of $2.10. Let's submit that answer. Excellent. Okay, now we have $1, $2, and we put the 2 in, put a decimal point to separate the dollars from the cents. And we have 1, 2, we have 1, 2, 3 quarters. That's 75 cents. And then if we add a nickel, which is worth 5 cents, 75 cents, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 80 cents. 80. Whoops. So we have a 2 representing the $2. And then we have 80 cents representing the cents, the change. A total of $2.80, or 280, 280. Submit. Awesome. Okay, that's all we have time for today, Cornerstone friends. I hope you have some luck with this game and the game before it, the shopping game. Next comes the song. Okay, my Cornerstone compadres, here's an old go-go song that I've never played before. It's from the 1980s. See the people walking down the street, just watching at their feet. They don't know where they want to go, but they're walking in line. They got the beat, they got the beat, they got the beat. Yeah, they got it. All the big kids just getting out of school. They can't wait to hang out and be cool. Hang around to 12:15, that's when they fall in line. They got the beat, they got the beat, they got the beat. Yeah, they got it. Go-go music puts us in a trance. To the pump we get up and dance.
to the juicy, give us a chance. That's when we fall in line. 'Cause we got the beat, we got the beat, we got the beat. Yeah, we got the beat, we got the beat. We got the beat, everybody get on your feet. We got the beat, everybody dance to the beat. We got the beat, jump round, round and round and round and round and. We got the beat, we got the beat, we got the beat, we got the beat.